it's Lola in the sky. Welcome back to my flight attendant channel. Do you guys see how much room there is in this room? I would give you a tour of this room, but as I've stated before, I'm one of those flight attendants that throws everything around. I got in last night and my room is a mess. So today we are in Buffalo, New York. I have all day. I got in last night. We don't leave until tomorrow. I think we have something like 31 hours. I'm flying on this trip with a flight attendant who's only been here for 2 months. And it's pretty exciting because it just makes you remember how you felt when you had first started. Kind of brings like the pep back into your step. So anyways, since I'm flying with such a newbie, of course I asked her if she wanted to do something today, which I wanted to do something anyways. I was going to go by myself, but she was interested in hanging out. So our plan today is to take a public bus to Niagara Falls. I'm actually really excited because I haven't been to Niagara Falls since I was like 10. That was one of the big and only family vacations we were able to go on when I was a kid. And I just remember being mesmerized by the falls. And since starting this job, I've seen so many of my flight attendant friends have layovers here and go to the falls, and I'm always like, oh my god, when is it gonna be my turn to have that long layover so I can go to the falls? And here I am. I don't really know how it's gonna pan out. I don't really know what we're gonna do once we're there. The public bus is like $2, so we're gonna do that because an Uber is like $40, and why would I spend $40 when I can only spend $2? I was looking up the excursions last night, and a lot of them were like $120, which obviously we're not gonna do that. This is my job, not a vacation. One of the coolest things about this job is sometimes, I mean most of the time, you just like don't know what you're gonna get into. I don't ever go on layovers with like a plan, like an exact plan of like what I want to do. I just know around the idea of things that I want to do. Like the only thing today I knew I wanted to do was to go see Niagara Falls, to hit it up. So that's what we're doing, and then we'll see what happens once we get there. It's fun. It's more fun that way, because then if you plan and you don't do everything on your plan, you feel like you failed. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like a failure. I just don't. Alright, so that's the plan for today, and that's all I've really got to say, really. Let's go! Hey guys, I'm here on the American side of Niagara Falls. We are going to go over to the Canadian side soon, but we were told that if we come to the American side, we can stand literally about 10 feet from the falls, and it was true. Hold on. Ah, it's so cool. So we are here on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, but it's really misty and foggy. It was raining when we first got here, so we went and got some food, and now it's not raining anymore, but it's way foggier than it was when we first got here. I mean, it's still so beautiful and it was totally worth coming, but it kind of looks like a scary movie. Like if it was a little darker, I think I might be scared to walk around here. But yeah, I mean, it's beautiful still. It's actually kind of cool to see it like this, I guess. wet, and I'm here at Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. It is so beautiful. It is just so beautiful. Wow, it's so blue. And it's actually really cool with like all the misting and everything. It's not like a super sunny day, so it's a really interesting experience. Look at the rainbow, look at the rainbow. I sneeze. Okay, thank you. Alright guys. Alright, my hair is frizzy and it's been a super successful day. It was super beautiful. We spent a few hours over here in Canada at the Niagara Falls, and I feel like it was a job well done. This is Jade. Hi guys! Isn't she so freaking beautiful? Bye, Canada. Wow. Hi guys, I'm back at my hotel. It's only 6:45, but I have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm really tired. I didn't tell y'all about this, but this morning around 4:45, I'm woken up from my sleep and I hear a dog barking. And I wake up like initially and I'm thinking, there's no way this is real, right? Like, you know when you wake up from your sleep and you don't know if you're still dreaming or not? That's how I felt. So I wake up and I sit up in bed and I realize I'm actually awake and there is a dog barking and it won't stop. So about 25 minutes goes by and the dog is just barking, 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 barking. So now it's like a little after 5 a.m. And I was like, damn, I don't want to be that person, but I'm calling the front desk. So I call the front desk and I tell them what's going on, and they said, yeah, they've gotten other calls from other rooms. So I don't know, a few minutes later I hear security outside of my door, and security's knocking, and security's knocking, and security's knocking, and nobody's answering. And in my head, because I listen to My Favorite Murder, and so everything in the whole world equates to murder to me, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my God, what if something horrible happened and like the person passed away? That's not funny. I'm not laughing because of that. It's just because the idea was kind of ridiculous. But anyways, I'm sitting here like, oh my God, what if this person is dead and this dog is like barking because if their person is dead? Yeah. So I go out into the hallway and there's like other people and security's there, and then the front desk like calls up over his walkie-talkie. They're talking to him and they tell him that they called the person that has the room and they're not here. They're not at the hotel at 5 a.m. And that the person that they told him that his dog was barking and wouldn't stop, and the person was like, okay, so do you want me to come back? And security looks at us like, and then the front desk is like, yeah, we need you to come back. So then they finally make it back. About 40 minutes later, they make it back to the hotel, and, eventually the dog, but they were mad. So they come back and they're like arguing with security, and then the door slams, and they're just like mad. And I'm sitting here like, dude, I'm so sorry that I just ruined whatever was happening for you, but it's 5 a.m. and your dog, bless its kind little soul, I'm sure, was scared alone here in a hotel and barking its head off. We all are supposed to be sleeping. So anyways, yeah, the barking stops initially, and then I'm finally falling asleep. I was maybe asleep for like 20 minutes, and then the barking starts again. And I sit up and I'm like, no, this man did not leave again. But then the dog only barked for like a few more seconds and then it stopped. So luckily I was able to actually fall back asleep finally around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So yeah, that story was so you would know that I'm actually really tired because I was woken up quite a bit last night or early this morning. And so even though it's only 6:45, my plan right now is to take a long hot shower, snack a little bit, and go to bed. Our flight tomorrow is at 6, so no, our van time tomorrow is at 6, so I have to wake up at 5, and it's really early for me. So I'm going to be going to sleep. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy going on my little trips with me. And yeah. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the sky.